Hello students. So in this lecture we are going to see about the NC machines and CNC machines and how CNC is programming. So in these units we cover the above topics. So what is numerical control? So before we know about the computer numeric control and numerical control. So early you know that in machine tools there is an operator who does everything. He decides that how the tool should move from one place to another place to another place, and a job rotation, and also feed motion also taken by the leading motor, and he also control the feed motion. So in this, and the machine tool, he decides when the machine should be started, when it should be stopped, and how much distance after traveling. So for everything there the presence of operator must there. So once the tool may move automatically, it has engaged automatic feed, but at certain distance it has to be stopped. So operator will stop it, and only the machine will ready for the next operation. So all these operations are controlled by the human beings. Okay. So now people started thinking of removing the skilled operator. So numerical came around in 1950s. So in numerical controls, the motions already takes place with some programming. So in 1950 they used the punch record system, in which in the records there may be a holes. So and through these holes the light can pass and whole control direction and be taken. So after that, after convention numerical control. So what is numerical control? So numerical control of machine tools may be defined as a method of automation in which various functions of the machine tools are controlled by letters, numbers and symbols. So it is the automation of the machine tools that are operated by programmed commands, which is encoded in a storage medium as opposed to controlled manually. So what are the advantages? What are the functions? What are the following automatic functions? So we can start and stop the machine tool spindle. We can control the spindle speed, and we can position the tool tip at a desired location and guiding it along the desired path by automatic control of the motion of the slides, and also we change the tool in the spindle. So this is the numerical control functions and definitions. So what are the basic components of the NC system? So the basic component of a NC system is, it consists of a part program software and machine control unit, and it's a processing item. It is known as the machine tool. So program, machine control unit and processing equipment. So basic principle of the NC machine. So the program is the data input. The numerical information is stored in the tape reader, or floppy disk, or in the computer memory in the form of programmed codes. For data processing, there is a MCU, that is known as machine control unit. The information received from the tape reader is processed in the machine control unit, and this data sent to the processing equipment in the form of pulsed signals to the motor. So the motor moves the table on which the workpiece is placed in the specific position through linear or rotary movement by the motors. So the machine control units. The machine control unit is the main component of the NC control system. So it consists of two processing units. One is data processing unit, and the other one is control loop units. So the coded information received from a tape reader passes through the decoding circuit of the DPU. So in the DPU there is a decoding circuit. So the information received from the tape reader, it decodes the information and sends the data to the control loop unit. So these data are used to control the various axes of the machine tools. We know them. In the machine tool there are three axes: x-axis, y-axis and z-axis drives. So these axis drives are driven by the servo meters. So and also there is a feedback device which is used to integrate the MU under the machine tool. So, the system in which the actions are controlled by direct instruction of numerical data at some point is known as the NC system. So, first one, part program. What is part program? A series of coded instruction required to produce a part. The part program or software refers the set of instruction languages, punched cards, magnetic tape, punched paper tape, and other information processing items. So it is the detailed step-by-step instruction of which tell the machine what to do. So here the software is the sole element to control the sequence of the movement of the NC machines. The software is hence it is also called on software controlled machine. So here the programmer plans the entire operation. And the sequence by referring the product drawing supplied to him. Then so the instruction in the form of program are prepared, known as part program. The part program is prepared to the program and script. Then this instruction are punched on the control tape or paper tape reader. According to the instruction punched in tape reader feeds the codes to machine control unit. So finally, machine control converts the supplied instruction into the machine movement connected with the machine tool. So then machine control second component, machine control units. So it is the heart of the NC and CNC system. So it is used to perform the following functions, which are read the coded instruction and decoded the coded instruction and send the data from DPU to CLU. To feed the axis motion command to the amplifier circuit for driving the axis mechanism, and to receive the feedback signals of position and speed for each drive axis. So the machine control unit is the automatic control unit which provides information for manual intervention of the operator. It converts the information from the tape program into the desired command signals. The actuation system into the desired action on receiving the command signal from MCU. So MCU should be capable of the following certain function. First one, it can stop the machine tool spindle. It vary the spindle speed. It change the direction of the rotation of the spindle speed, and also it use the start the and stop the coolant supply whenever required. And it also change the decide tool. So and also it change the workpiece whenever as required. So another one, the MCU consists of the following units. So what are the MCU following units? First one, it consists of a reader unit. This input unit consists of electromechanical devices, which is used to collect the input from the punched tape, cards, magnetic tape, and disc. Then the system is driven by a reading head, interpreted the coded information, and collected it again for the reuse. Then second one, memory, a set of information. So information which consists of words which are read from the tape, and it is stored in a temporary memory which is known as called buffer. So one block may contain complete set of instruction words in a particular sequence. This memory helps to keep on storing the next block of words when the machine is processed the previous block. The other one, the processor, the unit which coordinates and control the function of the other unit by sending ready signal to the machine to the appropriate point of time is the processor. So the output channels, the channels which converts the stored data in the memory into actuation signal, and it supplies the output signal as pulses. Then it have the another one, control panel. The control panel consists of switches, indicators, and a manual data input and dials for supplying the information about the process to the operator. And feedback channels. A feedback channel is to check the process whether it is going right or wrong by sending signals to the operator. This is the machine control units, and it's following important units in the machine control unit. So machine tool, this is the main component which execute the operations. It consists of work table, cutting tools, jigs and figures, motors for driving spindle, coolant and lubricating system. So it is the single machine which is capable of performing many operations like drilling, milling, reaming and tapping by automatic tool changer under the control of tool selection instruction. So in the NC, in the numerical machines, control machines, to control the position of a machining slide, a group of electromechanical hydraulic components is used which are known as servo mechanism. The output from the data handling equipment is passed through the separate channel to the servo system which drives the machine slides. So these are the machine control unit, machine tool and important components of the NC system. Next, we are going to see the classification of the NC system. So how the machine control classified? Here NC systems are classified on the basis of types of machine control, based on types of control system, based on type of motion control. So in the traditional machine control, based on type of machine control, it can be classified into three types: traditional numerical control, computer numerical control, distributed numerical control. So what is traditional numerical control? So original numerical control machine known as the traditional numerical control. So it has a hardware controlled where the control is provisioned through the use of punched tapes or taper or cords. Tapes tend to wear and become dirty, so it leads to misreading. So these are the limitations we faced with the traditional NC tapes. Finally, it led end users to move the further development of CNC and DNC system. Next one. So it is the advancement of the numerical control, CNC, computer numerical control. So CNC refers to, it's a system which is linked with the computer to store all necessary numerical data. Here CNC was used to the compatibility for encrypting the storage and media such as magnetic tape and hard disk instead of tape reader. So the main advantage of CNC system is the flexibility. So flexibility, we can edit the programs whenever we require according to the need for executing cycles of machining commands. So third one, distributed numerical control. The further development of CNC system is known as distributed numerical control. So distributed numerical, it is almost similar to CNC except here an computer or a server or isolated computer or server is used to control the number of machines. An off-site mainframe mass computer grabs the program for all parts to be manufactured using DNC facility. Here, the programs are first downloaded from the mainframe computer and the local controller supplies data to the hardware NC machines. So in the DNC system, here a central computer is used to feed the data at local of CNC computers. So another next classification based on the types of control system. So you can there are two types. First one, open loop control system, closed loop control system. So in the open loop control system, here it consists of a amplifier and translator, stepper motor and gear, and it is the work table. So in the open loop control system, the programmed instructions are fed into the control through the input device, that is pulse train input device. These instructions are converted into electric pulses or electric signals by the controller and sent to the amplifier to the energize the stepper motors. Here the stepping what is stepping motor? It is defined as it is connected with the output shaft which rotates with a fixed angle in response to a given input pulse. That is the stepper motor. So stepper motors are the simplest way to convert the signals to the proportional moment. So the stepper motors are relatively cheap, very cheap. So in the open loop system, stepper motors always used and they are digital type for driving the slides. This is the open loop system diagram of the open loop system. So another, the primary drawback. What is the drawback in the open loop system? So in this open loop system, there is no feedback to check whether the program position and velocity have been achieved. If the performance is affected by some load, temperature, humidity, or lubrication, the actual output could deviate from the desired output. Since there is no check on the slide position, so the system accuracy as a function of motor's ability to step through the exact number of steps provided at the input. So for this reason, the open loop is generally used only in point-to-point system where the accuracy requirements are not critical or accuracy requirement is very low. Second one, closed loop system. So the closed loop system it is also known as feedback subsystem. It is a feedback system to monitor the actual output and correct any discrepancy from the programmed input. This system uses position and velocity feedback. A position transducer acts as a feedback device. The feedback system could either be analog or digital. So the analog system measures the variation of physical variables such as position and velocity in terms of voltage levels. So digital system monitor output variations by means of electric pulses. The closed loop control measures the actual position and compares it to the desired reference position. The difference between the actual and desired values is the error, and the control is designed in such a way to eliminate or reduce the error to a minimum level. In this case, the system is a negative feedback one. Comparing with open loop system, closed loop system are very powerful and accurate because they are capable of monitoring operation condition through feedback subsystem and automatically compensating for any variation in real time. So another classification of NC machine, it is based on the type of the motion control. So there are two types of motion control system. First one is point to point NC system. Second one is continuous point NC system. So the continuous point NC system is further divided into straight cut system and countering system. So in first one, in point to point system, some machines, suppose like for example a drilling machine, and for boring and tapping machine, we require the center and workpiece to be placed at a certain fixed relative position to which they must remain while the cutter does its work. These machines are known as point to point machines. So in this point to point system, so what is the objective of the machine control is, it is to move the cutting tool to the predefined location. So it moves the tool only in straight line. In point to point system, the tool moves only in straight lines. The speed or path is not important in this system. So the point to point system is also called positioning system, in which each axis of the machine is separately driven by a ball screw or a lead screw, depending on the operation or depending on the type of the operation. So the operation such as drilling or punching, where the positioning and cutting takes place sequentially using a point to point NC system. The time required in this operation is minimized for good efficiency. So the simplest example for the point to point is the drilling machine. So in this system, the start point is set for the drill. The workpiece is moved along the axis of the mesh until the center of the hole to be drilled and exactly in the drill. Then the drill is moved towards the workpiece to the second point. The hole is drilled and drill moves out in the rapid order speed. Then the workpiece moves to the new position for the next hole to be drilled. The drilling is carried out in sequence 1, 2, 3. At each XY position, the table movement stop to perform the drilling operation. So point to point system are usually used mainly in drilling, punching and site building operations. Next, continuous path system. So continuous path system. So continuous path refers the system which are capable of continuous simultaneous control of two or more axes. In continuous path machines, the tool performs the process while the work table is moving. Thus, it enables the system to generate angular surfaces, two-dimensional curves, or three-dimensional contours in the workpiece. This control mode is required in many milling and turning operations. The continuous path machine can be classified into following two types. First one, the straight cut NC system, and the straight cut NC system contouring system. In continuous path system, when continuous path control is utilized to move the tool parallel to only one of the major axes of the machine tool work table, then it is called straight cut NC system. It is preferred for the straight cut NC system is preferred for the milling machines. So another one, contouring system. When continuous path control is used for simultaneous control of two or more axes at a single time, when we need to control the two or more axes in machining operation, then it is called contouring NC system. So it is a flexible method of tool control. It also capable of performing both point to point and straight cut operations. So by using the contouring system, we can easily generate the desired geometry of the workpiece. So the system is capable of to generate angular surfaces, two-dimensional curves, and three-dimensional contours in the work part. The positioning and the cutting operation takes place along controlled path. The contouring system is used on lathe, milling machine, grinders, welding machinery, and also machining centers. Last one, advantages. What are the advantages of the unwound machine? So non-productive time is reduced. So a reduction in non-cutting time is achieved through few steps by reducing less setup time, reduced workpiece handling time, and automatic tool change on some NC machine. This advantage translates into labor cost saving and lower the elapsed time to produce parts. And it provides greater accuracy and repeatability. So compared with manual production methods, numerical control reduces variations that are due to operator skill differences, fatigue, and other factors such as inherent human variabilities. Parts are made closer to nominal dimensions, and there is less dimensional variation among parts in the batch. Third one, lower scrap rate. Lower scrap rate. Here more time is actually spent on the metal and more parts are produced within tolerance because greater accuracy and repeatability to be achieved. Human errors are reduced during production, hence less scrap is achieved. Fourth one, inspection, reduced inspection requirements. Here less inspection is needed when NC is used because parts produced are from the same NC part program are virtually identical. Once the program has been verified, there is no need for the high level of sampling inspection. So more complex part geometries are possible. Here by using the NC system, we can manufacture complex parts very easily with accuracy. Then here for NC machine, simpler fixtures are only needed because the accurate positioning of tool is accomplished by the machine tool. So tool positioning does not have to design into the jig. Shorter manufacturing leading time. So lead time includes the time need for planning, designing, and manufacturing of jigs, etc. So this time may amount to leads to several months or weeks. Since the need for special jigs and fixture is often eliminated here, the time required for their design and manufacture is saved. So and reduced parts inventory and less floor spaces needed for NC machine. So here NC numerical control permits production of parts in smaller lot size because only few steps are required to for changeover job and work pieces. The economic lot size is lower in NCs than in conventional production machine. Here the average of parts inventory is further more reduced. So operator skill level requirements are also reduced. Here, jobs can be set up more quickly and few steps are required per part when NC is used. NC is used. And program planning and preparing tapes reduce the necessity for operator decision, hence less skilled operators can be utilized. Other than this, longer to life, and there is flexibility in changes of component designs. The modification of component design can be readily accommodated by reprogramming and altering the step. Here, savings are affected in time and cost. Thank you.